Hi, coaches. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the power of being consistent. And when I'm talking about being consistent, I'm talking about being consistent with the three vital behaviors. So, the first of the three vital behaviors that I'm going to talk about is being a product of the product. And why it is important to consistently be a product of the product, meaning that you are doing your workouts, you're doing one of the programs, and you are drinking your Shakeology daily. So when you often become a coach, this tends to be maybe the easiest and what might bring you into the business because you love the programs and you love Shakeology. And you want to share it with others and you want to probably get that discount on your Shakeology. So the problem with not being consistent with being a product of the product is it's going to be harder to be that advocate of those products. If you're not doing the program yourself and if you are not drinking Shakeology yourself, then how are you going to promote it with others, to share it with others? How are you going to be excited and really want to get the word out there of something that has worked for you? Then it can often turn into that salesperson approach where you just don't feel right when, if you're not doing it yourself and you are trying to encourage other people to do it, it just doesn't quite feel right. And it comes across as not being as genuine. When you are involved in a program, drinking your Shakeology and doing it daily or regularly on a consistent basis, you come off as someone that just loves what they're doing. You are genuine. You know and firmly believe that these products work, that it is so easy to share with others and it's so easy to invite people to do what you are doing. If you're not being consistent with that, it's harder. It's really a lot harder. Okay, let's talk about number two, personal development. So personal development, we've talked about before, whether you are reading a book, listening to audio, listening to our team calls, national wake-up calls, maybe finding some great YouTube videos or podcasts. There are so many ways to get your personal development in. Why it's important to be consistent with personal development is the fact that you need to get your mind right. You need to get up here right in order to succeed with this business. You are going to have failures. You are going to have setbacks. You are going to experience things that, didn't go quite your way. That is part of the process. That is part of being a great coach, is failing forward. And if you are not on a daily basis getting that personal development in, even if it is just 10 minutes a day, whether you're listening to something or reading something, it's going to be a lot harder to push past those frustrations. And when those frustrations come up, when things don't go quite your way, then you are going to be tempted to quit. It happens to all of us. You're going to be tempted to quit. What gets you past it is personal development and keeping up with it on a consistent basis. And not only is it going to benefit you with your coaching business, but it is going to have a huge impact on all the things that you do in your life, whether it is dealing with your children, whether it's dealing with your own health and fitness struggles, whether it's dealing with your marriage, your family, relationships that you have with your friends. There are so many things that can be positively impacted by personal development. So it's something that can greatly affect you, not just in your business, but in the rest of your life as well. So you need to be doing personal development every single day. And then our third vital behavior is inviting. And going along with those invites is making those connections. So making those connections and inviting go pretty much hand in hand. So daily, you need to be making those connections. You choose, depending on what your business goals are, where you want to be in your business will determine how many connections you should be making each day and how many invites you should be making. So you need to be making those connections consistently so you are able to be able to make more of those invites as well, because I know I've talked about it before that making those connections is just going to help you build that relationship and eventually get you to the inviting process. Once again, when you are consistent with these connections and you're consistently building these relationships, you are going to come across as more genuine and really getting to know these people to invite them to something that you think is going to help them, that's going to help change their life and work for them. But you've got to make those connections. If you're not making connections and you're making connections one on Monday, a couple on Friday, and one on Sunday, you are not going to be able to build this business. You have to be doing that consistently every single day. And the fourth thing that I'm going to talk about that is not necessarily one of our vital behaviors, but the fourth thing I'm going to talk about is social media and being consistent with social media. This is something that, you've heard it before, that you should get your 3 to 5 posts a day. And you don't want them to be just Beachbody. You want to share about your workouts. You want to share about your children, your what you do on a daily basis, what you do for fun, your marriage, date nights, whatever it may be. Okay, you want to be sharing those because people, the more that you are sharing, when you're sharing 3 to 5 times, you are going to pop up on your friends' newsfeeds, especially when you're making those connections and building those relationships with people, and you are consistently posting. Then people are going to see what's going on in your life, what you're doing. They're going to see that you're consistent with your workouts and being a product of the product. You can share your personal development. They're going to see these changes and see what's going on. And when you're consistently doing this, people notice. So if you're not doing it, then and you're just sharing once in a while, getting a workout in, once in a while, doing your personal development and sharing something from your personal life, people aren't going to see what you're doing. People are not going to notice you. They're going to notice you, and you're going to stand out more whenever you are consistently sharing on social media. And it doesn't have to be Facebook. Facebook is particularly what I use. It can be Instagram or whatever, YouTube, whatever social media outlet that you want to use, as long as you are being consistent to reach out to people that you are looking to reach out to, your niche market. So there is a lot of power in consistency. When you stay consistent, your business grows. And even when they seem just like small, seemingly insignificant activities that you are doing that you are not getting results like that, it's compounded over time. Okay, for those of you that have read The Compound Effect, it's compounded over time. When you are consistent, things happen. So it's really important to stay consistent with your business activities. All right. Have a great day, guys. Bye.